Hey, my friends, welcome back once again to the channel. We got something new for you that we just caught up on the spindle of news. So we're going to take you to our action screen and show you what we got working. And this is nothing but drama from everybody about NVIDIA again. Well, I already know what the deal is, but NVIDIA tried, but couldn't hide the underwhelming GeForce 5060 Ti 8 GB model benchmarks exposed disastrous gaming performance. And this is from WCCF Tech. And it looks like they said NVIDIA GeForce 5060 Ti saw the release of two different models, 8 GB and 16 GB configurations. And it seems that Team Green should have released the model with less VRAM with a disclaimer. Oh. NVIDIA RTX 5060 Ti 8 GB variant isn't suitable for 2K and 4K gaming. Low VRAM capacity puts the model in the back seat, 1080p, because everybody hates 1080p now. Interestingly, the launch of NVIDIA's 5060 series lineup marked the entry of RTX Blackwell GPUs into more mainstream market segment, and it is anticipated that Team Green would fight against the existing counterparts. The dual VRAM configuration launch meant that we were expecting a little different in performance between the two variants, and to our surprise, the NVIDIA decided to supply a majority of reviewers with the 16 GB model, including WCCF Tech, which made the performance of 8 GB models a mystery because they weren't out and people are hunting for. But Hardware Unboxed got their hands on one, and they already did a video on it, so go check them out. So, however, well, that's basically what they just said. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take this back to the top. Look, 8 GB, 16 GB, 24 GB, 32 GB, whatever. It depends on your type of gameplay. If you don't play AAA games and you play the older games, then 8 GB is going to be fine. It is fine for a few AAA games, but you got to lower the settings. What's the big deal? If you play at 1080p, what's the big deal? There's not. My monitors, both of these monitors right here, 1080p. I don't let nobody tell me any different. They don't like it, then they don't have to watch it. Simple as that. I watch 1080p and I'm not complaining. I'm using 12 GB of VRAM. But guess what? I'm only using, when I play the games, 6.5, maybe 7 GB of VRAM. So yeah, I could have turned around and got an 8 GB card for my everyday usage, but I just wanted a little bit more in case, I wanted to get to the future kind of thing. So yeah, I got 12 GB of VRAM. It's going to take me up a couple more years. That's fine. But as long as 12 GB VRAM is valid, so is 8 GB of VRAM. And 1080p is still valid. So don't let anybody tell you any different. If you like 1440p, hey, that's your bag. If you like 4K, hey, that's your bag. But, even if you got the 16 GB 5060 Ti, you think it's really going to do that great in 4K? Actually, it's not. Actually, it's 1080p and 1440p. These smaller cards, don't matter how much VRAM you put on it, it's got a 128-bit bus, right? And it's got a PCIe 5.0 X8. The slot. I mean, are you going to expect it to do like an X16 card? No, it's not gonna. I mean, if you're going to pay the price, I mean, it's a cheap 8 GB VRAM card. Right now in this day and age for pricing, not back a couple years ago, but here and now, I know the prices are up a little bit, but you still got to look at it. I mean, back in the early 80s, The first system that I seen that came on the market was $2,000. That's back in the 80s. So this, and that's a full complete system. So now these days you're seeing them at almost $3, $4, $5, $10,000. Come on. Graphics cards alone. I mean, even the ones that just previously launched, they're out of their mind. 5060 Ti 8 GB, not as bad. It'll play decent games. It'll take, do content creating, you know. So what's the big deal? And I'm going to explain this really quick to you, because I was running the 5600G for a whole year, content creating. 5600G, playing games, content creating, the whole 900 yards. So this 5060 Ti 8 GB card is not a bad card. It is not a bad card. Don't knock it until you tried it. Don't knock it until you played on it for 6 months and balanced everything out and made everything just a nice little happy little tree, and so on. So you can be a critic. I understand that. Everybody's a critic now these days, including myself. But I'm not going to knock it until I've tried it. Simple. Don't knock it until you tried it. So right now, the way I'm seeing it, I'm not going to knock it. I'm not going to knock it. And if NVIDIA ever sends me one, I'll try it. I'll test it out here and I'll give you guys my results. So it's not hard. But I'm not going to knock any new cards that come out on the market. I'm not going to knock it. It's because the performance level could be even higher. Even the 56, they're saying the 5060 Ti 16 GB is reaching up to 4070 watt, 4070 lead there. And that's the kind of card I already got. So if that's going to look like it's going to become the replacement for the 4070, I don't know. It could. You never know. But don't knock it until you tried it. That's all I'm going to tell you. Be patient. Look, AMD's got their problems with their driver software. NVIDIA's got their problems with their driver software. Scalpers are everywhere. Everybody's gone mad, and it just doesn't matter. So stop it. Calm down. Breathe. It's okay. Just breathe. It's okay. But I'm sure you'll get past this point of looking at the 8 GB card and you'll think to yourself, well, if that's the last card on the market, would that be the last card you really get? If you had no other choice but to get that last graphics card, yeah, you're going to get it. Because if, let's say yours blows up and there's nothing else on the market but that 8 GB card, you're going to buy it. Because you want a game, regardless of the sacrifice, you're going to want a game. So people are going to buy it regardless, in pre-builts or whatever. So it's up to you. But don't knock it until you've tried it. That's all I'm going to tell you. But anyway, guys, this is the final end of this video. And if I come up with more information, I'll get it out to you. For now, we're going to let it sit and ride as it is. But anyway, if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and also too, hit that notification bell so you know when I post the next video. Until the next time and the next video, you know what it is, and we'll see you on the next one.